What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another holiday episode of the Center Beacon. Ooh, which holiday do you ask? Chinese Lunar New Year, suckers! Yeah, this isn't a holiday I'm very familiar with, but they're giving away free stuff, and you can expand your clan slots and win prizes, so I'm all about it. And we're going to do kind of a little combination here. We're going to talk about the Jesse robot because I used my coins that I had to purchase it. And then we're going to open some chests. So it's like a two-phase thing we're doing here. So make sure you're sitting down so you don't fall over with excitement. You don't want all that blood rushing to your head or other parts that we won't get into. Family channel. So description of the Jesse robot, we all kind of know what it does. I wasn't a big fan of the Jesse when it first came out because the weapon switching, cooldown was too long on all the robots. And fortunately, they changed all that for us. They buffed it. The thing is faster. The weapons switch immediately. And the cooldown on this one is like 10 seconds. So we're going to take a closer look at that. Here you can see I've equipped aphids. And just again, potential damage here. Each one, each set, roughly 35,000 damage. If you get both sets to land fully, you do about 70,000 damage to your target, potentially, if it all lands. So, that's perfect world. Obviously, we don't live in one, but we'd like to. And but that's about what you can expect. So we're going to take a closer look at this thing. And sound effects and graphics are flying at us here. You can see they increase that the speed. 64 kilometers an hour is flying. I mean, that is wicked fast. Only 85,000 hit points. So he is soft and squishy like a little bug. And then the 10-second cooldown, which, hey, guess what? Surprise, that's why I have aphids on here. It matches up perfectly with our aphid recycle, reload, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to show you some video here in a minute. I ran it on test server. So it wasn't on live, but it was on test server with the changes, the buffs that they added to the Wild Bunch / American robots. So it's fast on test server. It's got the quicker animation, in the test server video, just like it is on live now. But I already had the footage, and it saved me a step of like getting more footage, processing it, which can take a while depending on how much footage I shoot. And then also it's all maxed. So we're going to look at that now. And here it is magically flying into our screen. We're going to see some fabulous motion graphics that I created here. No big deal. That's the kind of treatment you get at the Center Beacon. You get fabulous motion graphics. So anyways, this thing is so quick. I'm starting. You can start to make like a real case for this thing. Do I run the Patton or do I run the Jesse? Previous to the buff, I was like, no way, run the Patton. This is like a penalty having to switch weapons. But you can see how quickly I switch there. And seeing as how most of us, or not me, because I'm not pro, but like most of y'all pro players out there, you got your little thing where you like to fire the aphids like one at a time, and it's more accurate, and you can knock down energy shields. If you're a big primate like me, you just smash the giant red button as hard as possible, and you throw them all in one shot. That's what we like to do with limited intellect. But for all you pros out there, I know you like to shoot them one at a time. So the way that I kind of see this now is this thing switches weapons so quickly that it's kind of almost, the same time frame as if you were in a Patton and letting them go one at a time, either for greater accuracy or to knock down an energy shield or what have you. But you can see how this guy with his speed, that's the other thing, is speed is defense, like on the battlefield. And if you're dueling another guy with aphids, this thing is so quick. You can see how quick the torso, or not really the torso remains stationary, but the legs, he's back out of the line of fire in a split second. So I think that's going to be really advantageous to avoiding other, say, Patton users' aphids. So I'm kind of liking this guy. I'm currently leveling him up on live, and when I get him to a decent level, I'll start running him and see how he works out on live. But, post-buff Wild Bunch robots, I can kind of make a case for these, that if you've got the coins laying around, pick this guy up and run him, and you might be pleasantly surprised. Okay, so we're going to move on in the video. We're going to move on to a little something I like to call Phase 2. Chests. Oh, look at all the beautiful chests with magical secret prizes inside. So what I did with my leftover coins is I went through and I bought a couple different, chests just to kind of check like the prizes. I may do more depending coming up here, but I just kind of wanted to like take a peek at, how good are the prizes, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open, I think the gold one first, or whatever the one on the right is for 1,000 coins. So this one I felt like yielded like a pretty decent prize considering that I spent 1,000 coins on it. The purple one was also pretty decent. So let's spin the wheel of, I can't say what I want to say. I think if I say the wheel of mythicality, for those of you that are aware of that other YouTube channel, they'll probably sue me. So I won't say that one. So I'll say like the Wheel of Fortune, but there's a TV show, so they'll probably sue me too. But anyways, 1,500 gold, pretty decent. You know what I mean? Like for 1,000 coins. Now I wouldn't spend cash on it, but if you play like 49 hours a day, like some people I know, then it's not too bad. Here I win a Magnum. I think this came out of the purple chest. In my opinion, that's crap. I think they killed off the Magnum with the nerf there months back. 10% rate of fire reduction, and it broke my little heart. So I don't really run Magnums too much anymore. But the purple chest rewards, 150,000 silver. It's decent. Again, if you earned these coins through playing, which you would have done anyways, I don't have a big problem with it. I thought the prizes out of the purple chest were pretty good. And so I don't forget to tell you later, if you are buying coins or if you're spending the coins that you saved up, I would recommend not buying anything out of the bronze chests. I would just save it till you got the 100 coins or whatever it is that you're going to work up to. Buy purple and gold chests. I wouldn't mess with the bronze ones. The bronze ones you'll see here in a minute, the prizes were crap. These prizes are at least somewhat decent. 70 gold, decent. 150,000 silver, I think, on that last one, decent. So I kind of like how they continue to modify the holiday event. It feels like we're with each iteration we're being treated a little more fairly. As opposed to like that first one, the Halloween one, it was kind of just like spin and lose, spin and lose, spin and lose, and then like spin and like one dude won something good type thing. So, and then of course, for all the haters out there, which it's the internets and there are millions of haters, people do actually win stuff. I was actually just on comms with my clan and kind of just BSing a little bit while they were playing, and I was just watching the prize notifications pop up, and one of my buddies won, I think it was 2,500 gold, and he has a really unique, interesting name. It's actually kind of somewhat inappropriate, so I don't want to dime him out, but he just popped up on the thing right in front of me. So it is legitimate. People do actually win things. I know another guy in my clan, he won a Fury last time around. So it's real. People really do win good things. I don't win good things because I think this thing honestly is rigged personally against me. Like they've got like, my APK, like, I don't know, like ID or something, some sort of like technical thing. They've got me like zeroed in, and I'm not allowed to win anything cool. The best I did with this was that 1,500 gold. And then everything else was kind of like less impressive than that. But, 5,000 silver, now you're talking, right? You could get dangerous with that. So, not so much. I believe these are coming out of, we're opening bronze chests here just with the last few coins that I had. And these were all pretty much crap. You can see when the wheel spins, mathematically, you're probably more likely to travel to Mars, under your own power than you are to actually win anything decent out of the bronze chest. But, you can see the little icons there. There are Furies in here. There are, there's Carnages. There's a Doc. It's our Treb. There's stuff in here that theoretically you could win, but the mathematical probability is probably super low. So, last spin here, and let's see what we get. It's probably going to be awesome. So, make sure you're sitting down. 1 gold. Ooh, now that right there, that's how you do it, folks. So, for more spinning tips, tune into the Center Beacon next time on how to win 1 gold. So, at least it only happened once. Like, when I did the Halloween event and I hadn't figured out the trick yet, like I showed you guys in that one video from the Christmas event, I won 1 gold, like, a zillion times. It was horrible. Now, I didn't get a zillion gold, but you take my meaning. I'm exaggerating slightly. All right, so that's about the size of this video here. Lunar New Year event is on. It's running for about 2 weeks. I had a good time spinning the wheel, winning a couple of decent prizes. I bought the Jesse. Thing's pretty cool now. Honestly, I think any of the American bots, if you can get them now, they're worth your time. They're kind of fun. I made the case for the Jesse versus the Patton. Maybe I'll do a video and explore that a little bit more in depth. But honestly, I'm glad that they listened, because the weapon switching cooldown, special ability was a nightmare when they were on test server. The Butch, it switched weapons every 12 minutes or something. It was redonkulous. It's like, okay, this is not fun. This is a penalty. This is not a special ability. So, we cried, they listened, and, now things are better. So I'm pretty excited about that. We've got some other videos coming up here in the near future. And we also have to look forward to, the new matchmaking. And that supposedly is going to get explained to us at some point. So I'm not really allowed to say anything more about that. But we can look forward to learning a little bit more about that system. And when we do, I will be sure to put together a video and just try to make sure everybody, help everybody understand what's going on. So thanks for watching, liking, subscribing. And I appreciate it. And as always, I will see you next time at the Center Beacon.